In this video, we'll have a look at the Revit user interface. The learning content, the quick access toolbar, the ribbon bar, the properties window, the project browser, the drawing area, and view controls. Welcome to the Revit project screen. On this tour, I'm going to start at the top of the screen and work my way down, going through all the key areas. Starting at the very top left hand corner, we have the quick access toolbar. There's going to be some common tools already on here, such as open, save, undo and redo, and other useful tools. You can remove any of these tools by right clicking on them and removing them from the quick access toolbar. Likewise, you can add any other tools by right clicking on those and clicking add to quick access toolbar. Moving your mouse over any of these tools will display a tooltip with some information. Some will have a picture and some will have a video animation. On the far right hand side, we have our help area. Here you'll find the search. It's an icon that looks like a pair of binoculars, which will allow you to access the online help. Below this, we have our main ribbon bar. This is divided up into tabs based on common functionality. For example, you'll find all the architectural tools on the Architecture tab. You can find all the structure tools on the Structures tab and all our steel tools on the Steel tab. Inside these tabs, our tools are further broken down and grouped together. For example, we have a group here called Build, and we can find all our build tools, such as walls, doors, and windows. Some of these tools have additional options, denoted by the black triangle, and if you click on that, a menu will appear with the additional tools. Sometimes the groups themselves have additional tools to what's displayed. For example, the room and area group, again denoted by the black triangle, and clicking on that will expand the menu and show the additional tools. Some of the key tabs that you're going to be using in addition to the Architecture tab: Insert, used for linking Revit projects and loading families into projects. The Annotate tab, where you can add annotations to your views, such as your dimensions, text, and tags. The View tab, used for creating and accessing views, such as 3D views and plan views. And the Modify tab, where we can find our modify tools, such as move, copy, rotate. Directly below the ribbon bar, we have the options bar, which is currently empty. Depending on what you've got selected and what command you're inside, you may get additional options. For example, if I go to the Architecture tab, Build Group, and start the Wall command, I get additional options on here during the creation of the wall. Another feature is when you select an element or start a command, Revit will automatically take you to the Modify tab, assuming that you're going to be doing something. As we can see here with the Wall command. Also, if I select an element within the model, again you can see Revit automatically takes you to the Modify tab. Below the options bar, we have our properties window. There's three main areas. we have the type selector, we have our instance properties, and we have our type properties on the edit type button. If I select an element within the model, for example, the roof, clicking on the type selector, I can change the type of roof. I can access the instance properties. These are the properties that are unique to this particular instance of the roof. If there's multiple roofs within the project, even if they're of the same type, we can customize the instance properties individually. And clicking the edit type button will access the type properties, and these are the properties that are common for that type of element. Changing a type property for one element will update for all elements of the same type. When you have nothing selected, the properties window will display the properties for the view you are currently looking at. Below the properties window, we have the project browser. This has a file tree organizational structure. We have multiple categories such as views, legends, and schedules. These can be expanded by clicking on the little plus or minus buttons next to them. For example, if we expand views, we can see the different types of views within this project. And if we expand the type of views, we can find the views themselves. To open up a particular view, for example, the level 1 floor plan, we just need to double click on that view. When you open up a view, it will add itself at the top of the main drawing area as a tab. These views can be undocked, as can most windows. If I left click and hold down on the level 2 tab and drag the tab out and then let go, it will undock the view. To dock the view again, just left click and hold down on the title at the top, move your mouse back over the tabs, you'll get a blue preview pane, and when you let go, it will add the view back into the Revit window as a tab at the top of the view. We can undock the properties window and the project browser. For this, we just need to move our mouse cursor over the title at the top, left click and hold down, and again drag that out. There's various docking points around the Revit window. To dock the properties window back above the project browser, just move your mouse over the top of the project browser, move your mouse down ever so slightly, and when you get the half size preview pane, you can let go and it will squeeze the properties window back in above the project browser. Within Revit, we have 2D views and we have 3D views. Going through the navigational controls, in a 2D view such as the level 2 floor plan, I can hold down the mouse wheel and I can pan the view. If I move my mouse cursor over a location on the plan, I can scroll the mouse wheel and zoom in and zoom out from that location. Jumping into a 3D view, I have the same commands. I can zoom in, zoom out and pan the same way. However, if I hold down the shift key on the keyboard and hold down the mouse wheel at the same time, I can then rotate the project by moving my mouse left and right. Also, when you're in a 3D view, you have the view cube in the top right hand corner. Clicking on any face, edge or corner will orientate the view in that direction. If you find yourself lost, you can always click the little house icon above the view cube, which will restore to the default view angle. Below the main drawing area, we have our graphic tools. These are specific to the view that you're in, so you can customize each view. We have common commands in here such as the scale of the view, the detail level, such as coarse, medium and fine, your visual styles, such as wireframe, shaded, consistent colours. Additional useful tools is the ability to crop views, show the cropped region, lock the orientation of your 3D views, temporary hide and isolate. For example, if I want to see behind this roof, I can select the roof, and if I go to the temporary hide and isolate and hide the element, it will temporarily hide the roof. Going back to the tool, I can select reset and it'll restore the view back to its normal view settings. To view elements that are being permanently hidden in a view, we have reveal hidden elements. This will show anything that's been hidden in this view in a pinky purple colour.